Saraburi is a province many people recognize by name. But it is more than a pass-through place. It is only a little over 100 kilometers from Bangkok, and it sits like a gateway between central Thailand and northeast. Which why it has long been important for transport and economies. Geographically, it is surprisingly diverse. From Pasak river plants to mountains and forests near the national park, you can do climb slow measures, or you can chase adventures without going far from the cities. The first time I decided to ride my motorcycle to Saraburi, I will be honest, I was a little shaky. For beginners, a trip over 100 kilometers isn't small things. While I fasten my helmet, my mind keeps looping. Can I handle this? Will the bike be okay? What if I get lost? But the moment the engines came to life, the soft vibrations in the handlebars feels like the bike was saying, "Stop overthinking, just go." My first destination was Wat Tham Khao Wong, also known as Narai Cave, and honestly, this is where the trip stopped at being. A beginner's try to survive a long ride and turn into something steeper. The road feels like a slow entrance scene. Limestone mountains rise on both sides, and tall trees line the road like a corridors, cooler, darker, clamors. I was still breathing a little harms from the ride. Still carrying that beginner's tensions in my shoulders, but the closer I got, the more the place seems to pull the volume down. When I park and shut off the engines, the silence hit immediately, like someone pressed milk on the wall.
As the highlight is in the cave, I think like normally Thai people might like come and take a photo with like stalagmites and stalactites.
Yes, because
stone that pop up from the ceilings of the
cave,
right? Inside the cave areas, the atmosphere changes again. It is not dramatic in touristly way. It is quiet, cool, and heavy with time. You can feel why caves become sacred space, not because they are long or impressive, but because they make you feel naturally lower your voice. You don't even try to respectful, you just are. Wat Tham Khao Wong also carries a strong historical story. Local accounts and the temple's own information connect the caves to the King Narai journeys and later royal visit in Yuttaya period. One of those places where historical feels less than a fact and more like a presence. The cave holds sacred object and old inscript, which is part of why people came here, not only sightsee, but to pay respect and reflect. And for beginners riders, someone who started today's arcs, can I really do this? Standing there in calm, surrounded by stone and forest, I suddenly feel this clear thought. Yeah, I'm glad I rode all this way. And next, I rode to Muak Lek Reservoir. This was a point where the confidence really started to grow. The roads along the water stretched out wide and open. Strong wind buffeted my helmet so hard that my head soaked. But instead of scaring me, it made me want to laugh. I arrived planning to ride straight in, but the gate wasn't open yet. I think we arrived too early. So I parked near the entrance and wait. And really, there's nothing to do. Movement become the whole smooth, a wide concrete lot, distant mountains, shimmering waters far away, quiet enough to force you to breathe slower. When the gate finally opened, I rode up along the reservoirs road until I hit a high point, like the opening shots of the films. Waters filling the horizons, mountain layers in the deep green. This reservoir was built as a part of the water management projects, construction around 1970s, to support irrigations and reduce droughts and flooding's impact in the areas. Then the sky changed fast, the winds cooled, the lights dimmer, like nature's warning me before I spoke. Within minutes, the rains fall big drops, but it's not violence. Not the kinds of rain that scream runs like in the cities. This one falls patiently, like wants you to stand still and watch. And from a moment, even though Muak Lek is known for the farms, cafes, and resorts, it feels like we were far away from everything. As I was about to leave, I glanced back and saw the tint rainbow rising over the distant mountains like a small goodbye gift. Sometimes you don't plan to stay somewhere long, but the place makes you slow down anyways. Muak Lek Reservoir was exactly that. A quiet stop that reset my breathings before the world got loud again. Well, I mean the engine sound. After the rains, my jacket was damp, but I didn't want to rise to end yet. My wrists fogged slightly from the humidities, and that is when I noticed the simple wooden signs, Roller Cafe. It wasn't some flashy, famous cafes. It feels more like homes tucked into the hill, built by someone who genuinely loved nature. The second I turned off the engines, everything went quiet again. Then I stepped inside and got hit by the smell of coffees, warm, rich, and comforting against the wet air outside. It honestly feels like reward. The cafe was small but cozy, wooden tables, not crowded. Big window look out at Saraburi's green mountains lie under the sky still half covered with cloud. To be honest, at this moment, no joking, I'm really starving, so that's why we order a lot of food on the tables. On the way back, the sun was setting. The road stretched ahead. Golden light spread across the handlebars. My shadows and my bike chargers ran along the asphalt together. Kilometers after kilometers, I didn't feel the fears I left home with. I felt something else. Wait, I actually do it.